Okay, so this is gonna be video 3 in the process of making your sourdough. So I still have my glove that I just rinsed off after the last one. You're gonna do your first set of stretch and folds. I like to just get my hand wet. You can do it without a glove, it's totally cool. So you're going to scoop under and lift up. It will probably break at this point if you pull too hard. That's okay, just be a little more gentle with the next one. So you're gonna, this is called stretch and fold. You're gonna pull it up and fold it over, pull it up, fold it over. And so your shaggy dough is going to start to come together. And once you do this a few times, you're gonna know. You're like, oh yeah, that totally feels different. So as I'm doing this, it's already changing. I can already feel that it's harder. So you'll see what I'll start to do is I'll start to hold it down and pull and pull. And the very first time you do a stretch and fold, you just, you're gonna do it more than you would do for the subsequent ones. So your ideal amount is about 3 to 4 stretch and folds, half an hour apart. If you can't do a half an hour, you can only do 45 minutes. If you can only do an hour, if you can only do an hour and a half, that's fine too. Just try to get a couple in. If you forget altogether, that's also fine. Your dough just might not rise as much. It'll still taste delicious. You'll still get a nice dough, but you'll see. So I've gone around like 4 times now. So, and my dough is changing. You can see it's becoming a little bit more waxy looking. It's not as shaggy, whatever. So once it's getting like really hard to pull, that's like your sign that you're gonna stop, okay? So you're gonna take that and you're just gonna cover it back up and put it aside and forget about it for another half an hour or whatever. And honestly, I forget about it all the time. So this was the 2 loaves. So it's a little bit more and a little bit harder. So you're just gonna kind of do this. Well, you're gonna do the exact same thing. Pull and stretch, pull and stretch. Now this allows the gluten to like, whatever it does, I don't know, break down, get stronger, whatever the heck it does, I don't know. But it gives the results. See, I just broke it right there. So as you do stretch and folds, that should not happen on like your 3rd or 4th because your dough will be so much stronger. So when you do this, this puts air into it, this develops the gluten, you'll get a better, stronger rise on your loaf, you'll have more air in it. It will not change the flavor. So people who are like, oh my God, I didn't get to do the stretch and fold, or I didn't, let it bulk rise, whatever. It's not going to impact the flavor of your bread. It's going to impact the texture. So you'll still be able to eat it. So I can feel this is getting definitely harder. So I'm gonna pull a little bit more, but I don't wanna go crazy. I don't wanna break it. But if I do, it's no big deal. Now I'm just gonna leave it and that's it. So cover it back up. Another half an hour to 45 minutes, whatever works for you. And we'll come, I'm not gonna do another, well, maybe I'll do one more stretch and fold. No, I'm not gonna do another stretch and fold. You know how to do it, you can see that. So do that 2 more times, ideally 2 more times, maybe 3 if you're feeling great. And then we'll go on to the next video. So this is video 3 in the sequence.